This video will cover the Students button on the main menu. To check in a student, late and tardy, you will want to click on the Students tab. You have two options here, late and tardy check-in or early dismissal checkout. To check in a student late and tardy, you will want to click on late tardy check-in. You can then search for the student by last name, or you can start typing in their last name. You can then click on Next. You will then need to select an excuse for the late or tardy. After selecting one, you can click on Done. This will check in the student as late or tardy, and it will also print out a student pass for them. To check out a student, you will need to click on Students. You will then need to select Early Dismissal Checkout. You can then search for the student by last name, or you can start typing in a name. You can then click on Next. You must select a reason for the early dismissal. After clicking on Done, this will check out the student. You can also have the student or parent and guardian type in their name when checking out a student. To turn this option on, you will need to go to Admin. You will need to enter the administration password. You will then need to click on Student. You must then check the box next to Enter Adult Name for Student Checkout. You can then go back to the main menu. To check out a student with the parent and guardian's name, you can go to Students. You will need to click on Early Dismissal Checkout. You can search for the student by last name, or you can type in their name. You will then need to enter the name of the adult that is picking the student up. You can then click on Next. You will need to then select a reason for the early dismissal. When you click on Done, this will check out the student. You can also check out a student by selecting the parent's name first. To do this, you will need to go to Admin. You will need to put in your administration password. You will then need to click on Settings. You will then need to select Display and Print. Next to Student Self-Checkout, please select No. Next to Parent Guardian Pickup, please select Yes. Make sure you select Save at the bottom. You can now go back to the main menu. You will now see that you have an Early Dismissal tab here. The Students tab will only be for the late and tardy check-in. The Early Dismissal tab will only be for early dismissals. To check out a student with the parent's and guardian's name, you will need to click on Early Dismissal. You will first need to select the name of the parent or guardian. You can then click on Next. You will see the students who are linked to that parent or guardian at the school. If you are checking out multiple students, you may click more than one box. If you are only checking out one student, just select that one student. You can then click on Next. You must select the reason for early dismissal. Please select 1. Once you click on Done, this will check out the student. And that concludes this video. To access additional videos, please visit us at schoolcheckin.com.